Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again, and today is our third and last video with Sabo showcasing the power of this OP05 leader. Spoilers, it's not that great, right? It's not as powerful as some of the leaders from OP05 like Purple Luffy, Enel, or Sakazuki. I would really put Sabo at probably one of the worst two, together with Corazon. I even like Belo Betty a little bit better. But honestly, this deck with Sabo is pretty fun when it can work. And you kind of saw yesterday that it does have some good matchups. Like if for some reason in your locals you're seeing a lot of Red Purple Luffys, Karasu. Just play this deck with Karasu and you'll be there. Anyways, for today's last video with Sabo, we have, I think, 5 games. We have 5 games. We have 1 game against Belo Betty, 2 games against Purple Red Law, and 2 other games against a Purple Blue Crocodile. So 5 games to finish up the Sabo showcase. So hope you enjoy all 5 games. If you do, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post One Piece videos every single day. Enjoy the games. In this match, we're going against Belo Betty. Oh man, I love this. I think we have enough blockers to just kind of like stall them out. With that said, I think I'm going to mulligan this hand though, because I think I want to see my Nami and my Karasu. So the Nami is amazing here. We can go ahead and play this Nami. Getting that rested on means that we can protect our unit. The Karasu lets me... Wow, they didn't have the Belo Betty. Unfortunate for them. We didn't have it either, so I guess neither of us got the Searcher. Opponent gets Morley. They want to attack. Sure. Is that an actual Shore? Sure. That's a great hit. That's a great hit. Let's go here. And I guess let's go like this. And we are going to attach the Dawn here and attack for 6. I just need to have the unit developed so that I can kill their stuff. This is the last time I'm going to hit their life, by the way. Because if I hit their life, it's helping their triggers. I wanna stall them out of cards, right? I want to just kill their board over and over again. I want to go to 2 lives so we can enable the Fire Fist. That's the only other thing I would like to see. Otherwise, I think we're in a decent spot. This Morley is dangerous because he can obviously ignore blockers. So I think that is something I have to watch out for. Maybe playing the Hina next turn makes sense, because the Hina will stall out their attacks every time. Actually, the Hina just cock blocks them so much, because the Hina is gonna stop their big attacks from happening. They go for Smoothie. Come on, get me to 2 life. Okay. We even get Sabo. That's even better. We're gonna block this one. Question is, who do we use to block? Second Karasu? I think second Karasu is okay. So again, we can go Hina here. Let's just go second Nami, to be honest, instead of the Belo Betty. That allows me to go here, and just give this the -1k. I want to make sure that this Morley dies. I think, again, if we just clear their board every turn, we should be okay. Like, they're going to run out of resources very quickly if they're playing a similar list to our Belo Betty list, right? If they want to save this, they're going to have 3 cards, right? So 2 2k counters to protect this, and then another 2k counter to protect it again. And the more cards they're using from the hand, the better for us. Yeah, that's why I did the -1k on the Morley, because if the opponent got greedy and trying to save it, we could just attack it with a 5k, right? Now the problem here is that I don't have any Dawn on the Sabo, so the Karasu could die, but we do have enough counters in our hand that we could protect it. So the Karasu here can die, right? If the opponent just goes all in to try to kill the Karasu. We have... The Hina could also die. It's a problem. Okay. I'm okay with the Karasu dying here then. There's no way I try to save this now. I say that, but I can just block this and negate this. And now the opponent can only kill Hina or Karasu, not both. That was a weird attack, right? Because, I mean, I have the Hina here, so I can stop your Smoothie from attacking. So now you don't even get to really attack with the Smoothie. You're gonna go for 6. Are you gonna kill Karasu? Okay. Yeah, we'll let Karasu go. The Hina is more important. And once again, we have to kill their units, right? I'm a little bit concerned about attacking into their life here. What I could do, what I could go is that I could just go Sabo. Okay, no, we can go Fire Fist into Sabo to kill Koala and Smoothie. And then attack with the other Sabo into this, right? Yeah, I like this, right? So we can go like this. Again, just keeping their board small so that the opponent cannot actually get value from the Belo Betty ability. And then we'll go after their life, right? So again, as I play Belo Betty, we showcased it in the channel last week, right? Which means that we know very well how this deck works. And this deck runs out of resources really quickly. And they want to have a wide board. So being able to kill their board like this and have this Hina to just make their attacks worse is so good for us. Because they're never going to be able to really have a great board. And we have blockers that we can save with Sabo. So, again, opponent's in an active position here. I wish I had another Sabo, though. The Morley can be dangerous because the Morley can go through blockers. I probably have to play this Sabo on my hand to kind of get my hand a little bit better and see if we can find another Fire Fist. Or another regular Sabo. They get Karasu. Ooh, okay, there we go. There we go. Opponent's starting to put value here. I have to play the 2K counter here. I guess I can always just block, right? I can always just block here. Yeah, I guess we'll go like this. It just sucks because I feel like this is what the opponent wants so that they can have a big attack next turn, right? Like, this is exactly what the opponent wants. So it's going to be a little bit dicey. But again, because we have these Hinas, it's going to be problematic for the opponent to really get value. Do I just go for the Hinas? Maybe we just go like this. Maybe we just go like this. That's the Fire Fist. Let's keep the 2K. And sure, let's take the attack. I kind of don't like doing this, but the opponent really has enough of a board that I don't mind this. Like, I wanted to kind of stall them out, but I think I have to also realistically start getting them lower and lower. They have to gotta go all in this turn, right? They kind of have to go all in with their board. I didn't want to put the Sabo into pressure. So they have Rusher here. They have a bunch more attackers. Once I clear this board, we should be in a decent spot. We can kill the Inazuma with the Fire Fist. And actually, the opponent just made my Hina better, right? Like, this is why Hina is so clutch here. Because I can just deny their stuff. Like, we can block. Actually, I guess if they attack with the Marley first, we can not block, right? If they attack with the Marley first, but they probably want to attack with the Karasu first. Okay, so then we go like this, and we put it on the Marley. So there you go. This is where the Hinas come clutch, and now, no matter which way you go, I get to do the same thing again with the second Hina. Ironically, I kind of would prefer for them to attack with all their units, but because we have the Fire Fist, we can kill the Kuma. Like, we have the Fire Fist to kill the Kuma if we wanted to. Let's let the Hina go. Opponent can attack me with their leader, and that's about it. And we are okay taking 1 life, I think. If they attack the Hina instead, we might have to just spend our 2k counters to save her. 7, 8. Yeah, so we can go like this. I guess we can just go here, right? I think keeping the Hina alive is so important for us. Right? So keeping this Hina alive is so important. We can kill the Kuma with the Fire Fist. No problem there. And we can kill the rest. And I don't want to play Sabo because, I mean, it's whatever. I guess we can play the Sabo and just attack multiple times. Sure, let's play the Sabo first. Kind of sucks losing both of these. Let's kill this. Let's attach one here. 6 here. 6 here. 7 here. Oh, okay. Let's attack with this one, right? 7, 8, 9. Let's attack like this. The trigger here is a little bit annoying, but it's forcing the opponent to discard a card from their hand. I guess we could have just potentially won this turn, but I guess I can just play it safe, right? Like I don't need to rush this victory because I can just win next turn anyways. Now that they are 1 life. By clearing their board, we make sure that we don't die on the swing back. But I could have potentially just gone for lethal, right? With the amount of attackers that I had and them only having 2 cards and 2 life. But I think I'd rather just play safe than sorry. What did the opponent... Oh, no, they just drew the card. Okay. So 4 cards, 1 life. We have the Hina. The Ivankov does nothing. Okay, no, he's not attacking. Opponent just went down to just... Yeah, opponent just went down to almost no card. This not attacking. My opponent's trying to set up for next turn, but there's not going to be a next turn. The Marley is the most threatening one just because it can go through blockers, right? So like we have to take this here. But then the Belo Betty cannot attack because we just block her. Yeah, so we just block here and that's it. Surely we can win this turn, right? No Dawn active. Opponent has 1 life. We can start with 7 here. I guess, honestly, let's make sure that we play around like a potential Jet Pistol. So let's go 7 here. That's going to force 2 cards out of their hand. They don't have it. Okay, well, that just wins me the game, right? Because we just go 7 and then go for another 7-7. Yeah, so... Unfortunately for the opponent, we kind of know how to play around this deck now that we have tried it ourselves. And our deck has this card called Hina that just kind of makes sure that even when the opponent plays their Belo Betty ability, we can stop at least one of their attacks. So it's kind of like the the perfect counter against the opponent having this big attack with Belo Betty. So yeah. GG's. In this matchup, we're going against Red Purple. And this matchup, I think, is pretty bad for us. Just because the opponent can just bounce everything that I play. Like, if I play any blockers that I play, opponent can just bounce it back to the bottom of my deck, right? So I kind of have to, like, go wide. But it's kind of hard to go wide in this matchup, right? I want the opponent to attack into me, right? I think I need a card. I need at least 1 card that I can potentially play next turn. That's not the card that we want. It's not the card that we want. I guess we can just play Koala and again, just try to at least have multiple units on the field that can put pressure into the opponent. I mean, I guess that's the way that I'm going to have to play this. Oh no, they're just going to straight up bounce my Nami back. Oh wow. Oh wow. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. I guess we can just play Zoro then, right? We can just play Zoro and attack here for 5. Give the rest of Dawn here and attack here for 7. And the Zoro can be protected. Still a little bit dicey. Opponent just wanted to get the unit out early, right? So I guess it makes sense because that they still go to 4 Dawn this turn. So they're still kind of like in a really good position because by playing the Sachi and Penguin, they get a 2 Dawn back and they get rid of one of my Namis. So they got a pretty big attack, got rid of one of my Namis, and got a unit on the field, which allows them to be able to get value here, right? So this is such a good card because it's like 2k. Like, it's so good in your first turn, and then it can just become a 2k later on, right? So the opponent can easily bounce this Zoro back to the bottom. And yeah, I mean, they have to play another card before they do that, though, but still. This is rough. This matchup is so rough. So rough. I really want to play these Koalas out, because I think we need to just go super wide and just continue putting pressure into the opponent. Make it so that they cannot just... But you cannot bounce the Zoro. You have to bounce the Nami. They decided not to bounce the Nami for whatever reason. I think we use the Karachin just to force him to attack with the law, and then we go for an Otama. Yeah, we go for the Otama here, right? Okay, 6 Dawn. I guess technically we can just go Sabo and just kill the Khalifa and have this Sabo at the field, but then that... Yeah, or do I want to start putting pressure? I think I need to kind of... Let's play the Sabo. Let's play the Sabo out. We'll go like this for 5. Force the opponent to start using cards from their hand. Let's clear their board a little bit. I could have gone more aggressive, but I think at this point we just want to go like this. Let's force a 2k counter out. This puts the Dawn on the Sabo, which means that we can protect this Zoro next turn from the attacks. We have multiple 2k counters. So anything... I need to take another life, right? I need to take another life to really make this Fire Fist big trigger. That's like the awkward part about the Fire Fist. Opponent should have 100% bounce back this Nami last turn. I think they might have just misclick. Because he allowed me to do this play, right? Which they probably wouldn't have preferred me not to do. So the opponent probably just misclick and they meant to bounce her back. This is still very dicey for her, right? Because the opponent can just go low ability here. They get another active Dawn. Yeah, they have 3 attackers. Here they can bounce back the Nami finally, right? Yeah, thank you. Don't make the same mistake twice. They get Beppo. And they get their Dawn back. You probably want to kill this Zoro, but I can protect him with the Koalas. Or do I actually want to protect them? Is my question. Do I want to protect this Zoro? I need to take this life. Like, it's so sad that we're not able to trigger this Fire Fist. I guess the opponent doesn't have any good targets anyways. They can kill Zoro now, right? Let's let them kill it. Let's let them kill it. At least I force them to attack with both. Let's take this life. Yeah, so let's go like this, right? Okay, so if we go Koala plus Sabo, it means that I don't have enough. So I need to be able to have a Dawn on the Sabo to protect my unit from dying. At the same time, I need to be able to kind of just kill their units too. We could go double Fire Fist on the blocker into Koala and kill their units. Now, I guess we could go like this, right? We can go Koala here. And yeah, just do minus 4k and then kill this, right? Can play Nami. This is at 7. This can go up to 7. They can each of them can go to 8. which the opponent will have to have two 2K counters to save this. If the opponent wants to give me two 2K counters, I'm cool with this. Okay. This is a little bit annoying. That has to stay alive, but I think getting rid of that kid was more important than anything else. And we still have this Sabo. The reason I like the Koala over the double fire fist is because it gives me an attacker, right, for next turn, which I think ends up being better for us. We get to clear their board. Opponent has 4 cards. They can continue bouncing stuff to the bottom of my deck. We gotten very lucky that the opponent hasn't gotten anything to like reduce my power, right? Like now they need to have 2 cards here. It can't just be a Gordon. It has to be Gordon plus something else to be able to reduce the Sabo power down. They use 2 Dawn. I guess that works, right? I guess the Gamma Knife works. So they go Gamma Knife. So they just have -2. It cannot even be saved by Sabo. So I think at this point you probably attack it first, right? We have 10 down, so we have enough to play like all 3 cards if we wanted to. But again, I don't think that that's correct. Yeah, I mean, I'll let you kill that. I will absolutely let you kill that. The problem is that now the opponent can still get the low ability and bounce one of these guys back to my life, back to the bottom of my deck. He's gonna just become a top deck war. It's gonna become a top deck war here. I will take this attack because we now get the Searcher. So oh wait, you didn't even use your law ability. You didn't even use your law ability. So I guess we just go Belo Betty first then. We go Belo Betty first. I don't know that I want to play this Sabo. Like I don't know that I want to play this like I don't know that I want to like commit for this Sabo ability. So this is 6. I guess let's just play it out and just don't have a target. And we'll go 7 here. Opponent's gonna have to use 2 cards. Okay. And then we can go 5 here. I'm kind of in trouble if the opponent has like rushers. Like if the opponent has like Rush Zoro or Rush Luffy. We're 1 life and we don't have any blockers. Ace. We can beat the ace because we can go -2 here, right? These are 4K, so the opponent still cannot kill this unless they go Gordon as well. Yeah, so now with the Gordon, they're able to bounce this back and play a unit. So they either got the ace or the Gordon from their life right there, which is unfortunate for us. They can kill Koala and still attack into our life. Yeah. Oh, Juck. Ooh, wait. They didn't attack with ace. Wow. So this gets it down to 3. This gets it down to 1. So yeah, this gets it down to 3. This gets it down to 1, and then Sabo kills both. Three. Yeah, right? I'm not going crazy, right? Yeah, I'm not going crazy. And then we just attach 1 here and attack for 6. Still a little bit dicey, right? Still a little bit dicey. But now the opponent's at 0 life, so if they cannot kill us this turn, we're okay. If they have another ace, they don't have enough dump for anything else because they used their low ability last turn. That's why they didn't use the low ability 2 turns ago, because they wanted to have the value for this ace. This doesn't, I guess the opponent just doing it because they have target, right? They can bounce the Belo Betty and play another unit. We have enough counters to counter out. So they can bounce the Belo Betty. Okay, they went for the Nami instead, which makes more sense. The Brook doesn't do anything. You have no blockers. You have 0 life. I'm just chilling. I'm gonna just take this, right? And then I just block your ace. You don't even attack with the ace. So we just put everything on the Sabo and you have no blockers, so that's game. We got very lucky that the opponent drew that Gordon as late as they did. Otherwise, this matchup should theoretically be really bad for us. Let's see if the opponent gives us the rematch so that we can show you guys how this matchup should usually go, right? Yeah, the Sanji's nice, but the Sanji just gets removed by this law. Let's mulligan. Let's mulligan, and here we go. We can go ahead and play Belo Betty and Nami. Let's get the Sabo. Let's go here. Opponent can remove one of this if they want to here. So they're gonna do the same thing they did last turn, where they go ahead and they don't have it? Wait a second. Wait a second. So the game plan here should be to just play out both Sanjis, to be honest. We want to go wide. We want to go wide. I think we want to go wide, right? We want to go wide so that we can always have units to attack with after the opponent plays their bounce ability. It also stops me from having to deal with the law. That kid is unfortunate. That kid is really unfortunate because we don't have the Fire Fist, and the opponent gets Brook. And now this is more what I was talking about, right? Like, this is a lot more like I was talking about, where the opponent just gets their cards and just gets to do whatever they want to us, and there's like nothing we can do about it. Like, yikes, yikes. I guess we can play the Hina. That would allow us to stop the Brook or the kid from attacking. Seven, and then we attack for 7 again. Yeah, I'm just gonna slowly die out, right? Like, this is more what I expected this matchup to go for, right? This is a 2k counter, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe I should have gone 6 and then 8, right? That would have mean that the opponent would have to spend 2 cards to save this kid, and they probably still would have taken the 6k attack. Yeah, they probably still would have taken the 6k attack. I guess they could have just gone for the... Yeah, no, they still probably would have taken it. Or they could have just blocked with 2k and then take the 8k. It would have been the same thing. Okay. Ay. So, again, they get to play the cards out here. Bye-bye. Okay, opponent. Opponent's cooking. You want to attack with Brook first, right? That way I cannot deny you this. We can go to 6. I guess we can still deny the kid attack, and they can go minus 2k on the Hina, which means that they can actually... We take this. We have to take this, and then we just lose next time because we don't have any way to protect ourselves. I guess we'll have the Hina, but the opponent just needs to bounce this Hina, and they get there. Yeah, just attack. Just attack into my life. Yeah, there you go. The sad part here is that I cannot save the Hina with the Sabo anymore. That would have been nice. That would have been very nice. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna take it. I just have to take it. You never attack with a kid here, right? Because I could try to kill you next time if you attack with kid. 0 life. Yikes. That Brook is really annoying. That Brook is really annoying. If we go here, we can attack the Brook with the Belo Betty. And then we still have six. We still have six Dawn to play, I guess, another Hina. Sure, right? So we go here first. We attack this with Belo Betty. Opponent can eventually block if they wanted to. Problem is, here's a problem. If the opponent has a 2, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. If they have a 2K, they can actually just choose to save that. They have to give one down to Sabo, which means that the opponent can just block with the kid. I guess let's force him to do it, right? Opponent can block with the... Oh, no. Okay, wow. All right, all right. So I guess we just go here. But we get to push no life. Maybe we should have attacked with the Nami first. See what the opponent did there. Yeah, we gotta go second Hina because the Hinas allow me to stop their attacks. So the Hinas allow me to stop their attack when I block, which is nice. Ay. Unless the opponent just gets Gordon here. Then they can get rid of the Hina right away. Okay. There's no way that the opponent can, like, the opponent cannot set up their attacks in such a way that that they play around both Hinas. So we block with one, lock down one card, block with the other one, lock down another card, and we just have to worry about their leader. If they can get rid of a Hina before attacking with the low ability, that's where it becomes dicey. Yeah, so they go like this. We go here and lock this one down and just say okay. Or do we counter this one? Let's save this one with a 1K. Let's keep the Hinas for next time. I only have 4K counter, so the opponent could technically attack with their law and just win the game that way. So that means that they're not gonna attack with their kid, right? Like they're gonna have to have just the law attack, which is gonna be a 7. So they are gonna go for life, right? Okay, so then we go here and Borsalino, maybe? I think I like the Sabo a little bit better. Because I can trash these other Sabos to get myself like the counters that I need. Do we clear their board? I feel like the opponent has ace. I feel like the opponent has ace and they're just waiting for to play ace. Guess let's go here first. Let's go like this first, right? I don't have a lot of attackers, so that's another problem. Like, I don't have attackers. This is 6, 5, 6. I guess we'll threaten it with the Belo Betty, right? It's eating up a card from their hand. It's eating up a card from their hand, and then we have a 7K attacker. Maybe we need to start attacking with these Hinas, depending on how... I guess, let's see what the opponent does here. I might be able to attack with the Hinas. Ooh, they gave me the kid. They actually gave me this kid, right? So I guess we have to kill the Beppo, right? Because the Beppo has the when attacking ability. We should have targeted the Beppo to begin with. I think I do attack with this Hina now, right? I think I do attack with this Hina now. I am concerned about aced. I am concerned about ace. But I think if I can clear their board, it should be nice for us as well. Wow, this is such a bait. If I attack here, the opponent has 3 attackers, and I don't have a way to lock one of them down with the other Hina. I can't do this. But if I don't attack here, the opponent still has 3 attackers. If they have a 2k, then I just get baited into losing all my blockers, so the opponent has 4 attackers. I cannot do this, right? I have to keep the Hina. The problem is that the ace means that the opponent can bounce the Hina. If they have ace, I just lose. If they have ace, I just lose. Maybe attacking with the Hina was too greedy. Yeah, maybe attacking... Yeah, because you can minus 3k, bounce it back, and now I don't get my Hina ability. So attacking with the first Hina was a mistake. Because now the opponent has all the things. I mean, I have enough counters, maybe? 4 attacks, Sabo, 2k, 2k, sits, sits, 5-5. We go like this. Oh no, but they have ace. They have ace. So they have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they have enough attacks. They have ace. I forgot about that. Ah, that's unfortunate. And the Sabo doesn't even get to survive. So yeah, I needed to not attack with a second Hina. And if they kept that penguin in their hand, that would have been okay with us. Yeah. Ah, alright. No, that's on me. That's definitely on me. I got greedy with the second Hina when I had no life. I needed to just play the blocker game and go from there. So in this match, we're going against Purple, Blue, Crocodile. And this is bad because if they get their... I'm gonna keep this hand. If they get their 1000 worlds and any way to bounce my units back, is something that I cannot save with the Sabo. So that's why I'm thinking that this is actually kind of bad. I'm just gonna play Sanji turn 2 and just at least make it so that I can draw. It's been a while since I played against Blue Purple Crocodile. So I wonder what what cards they have added from OP05 that I'm not familiar with. So let's kind of see how this matchup goes. Going against Blue is always a little bit dicey, right? Because Blue is the one deck that can kind of play around us having all this value. There's also consideration to just go Karasu instead of Sanji, but I think I want to go Sanji because I think I need to kind of get my own life cards because opponent might actually be not hitting me. Okay, never mind. They are hitting me. All right. So I guess it should have just been the other thing. We can go Karasu anyways. And just put pressure this way. Sure. Let's go like this. Let's do it now before we get punished by like 1000 worlds or Red Rock from life. Then we attack for 5. Let the opponent kill Sanji next turn. Now that we have a Fire Fist activated, that's pretty good. Ooh, opponent gave me the Gatling. That's an early Gatling. That means you don't have a 2k counter? Does that really mean that you don't have a 2k counter? I'm okay. Sanji already did his job. Oh, it's just going to be Magellan. All right. So, unfortunately, Magellan does not die to the Fire Fist unless we go... But if we kill Magellan, then we're going to get further behind. So we probably want to still go Nami here. And just give this here. Go for 7 and put the opponent down to 4k. And I go for more pressure. We got to give 1 down to Sabo. So we have enough to just go for 2. Do the same thing. And then we'll just play the Belo Betty. As a 7k into 4k, opponent has to give me 2 cards to save it. So I'm okay forcing 2 2k counters, especially last time that the opponent didn't give me a 2k counter. Okay, so they gave me 3 cards. So again, taking 3 cards, really good for us. Let's go Fire Fist. We'll pass. The Karasu can stay alive. Ooh, that's a nice law. That's a very nice law. It hit both my blockers as well. So the opponent's gonna have 6k. I guess we go for it. We go for it, and then we just protect it. I think having Karasu stay alive is so important for us. We can actually just kill that law. I hate having to kill this Magellan. I really hate having to kill this Magellan. We can just kill Law instead, I guess. We can go... No, because I need to get this to 7k. I guess there's no need to kill Law when I'm putting so much pressure into the Crocodile, right? Like, I'm putting so much pressure into the Crocodile that the opponent really cannot deal with it. We can go Hina. Give the 1k here. I'm going to attack for 6. That's going to be 2 cards of the blocker. I guess they can have a 2k counter there. They don't go for it. The Hina gives me a blocker. Even though we don't have any counters, we can save the Karasu. I think it's worth it to just block with the Hina, right? Like, I think having this Karasu is more important. Opponent gets the blocker, but that blocker gets punished by the Sabo. So we can punish that blocker with the Sabo. It has to just be like this, right? I think it has to just be like this. And kill them both. They get an event back, so they get one of their events here. It does mean that... It does mean that we don't get the Karasu ability, but we can just attack for 6k, 6k. So we can just attack for 6k, 6k, right? Did the opponent not pick? Okay, they have to pick an event. Okay, they got the... Okay, so return 1 card to have a 4 cost or less. Alright, so... We have to put 1 down on this guy. I guess we can go 5 and then 7. That's probably better, right? That's a 2k counter. That's great. So yeah, we can safely go 7. So the opponent didn't have a 1k counter. That's nuts. And just like this, they are 0 life. They finally get a trigger, I guess, that they can use here. Yep, that's the Red Rock, and there goes the Karasu. But that means the Sabo's still on the field. The opponent gets Crocodile, so they do get 1 life back. They get 1 life back. They show me they have like 2Ks last turn. I have to play. I'm gonna play Belo Betty just because she's free to play. Because we can always put the Dawn anyways. So this is gonna be 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, and one of them can be 11. So we can go for 10 here. And then go 11. And force the opponent to have the counters for this. They can go ahead and go for the Crocodile ability and let them cycle a card. And they go ahead and cycle the Brick Fist. So then 11 means that the opponent has to give me 4 cards. Oops, I almost attached into the wrong Sabo. So opponent has to give me 4 cards here. I guess they could have the event, right? They could have an event here. They could have like Gum Gum Rain or something. And that's still 4 cards, right? So, because they have to discard a card with the Gum Gum Rain. They're placing cards on the top of their deck. So what is this? A Espada and the 1k. Yeah, 4 cards. We have 1 life. We have no blockers. So the opponent should just attack into our life and just win the game. We had to risk it, right? We had to risk it. We had to risk it, and we didn't have the blocker because of the Red Rock. So GG's. I mean, we had to risk it, right? We lost the blocker. to the law. We lost 2 blockers to the law, right? The Borsalino and the Sabo. Otherwise, we could have been able to kind of like stall them out. And the opponent ended up finding the right counter cards to be able to survive that 11k attack, right? So I guess we'll do the rematch. We got Karasu again, and we have the Nami, so I think I like keeping this. Just kind of go aggressive one more time. This time we have the rushers, though, so that's nice for us. Sure. The law is not a threat just yet. Yeah, this time with the rushers, it might be a little bit easier for us to get there. I mean, they do have their blocker now, and they can organize their deck. The opponent's gonna have to have a 2k counter here. 2 cards to block this, right? Yeah, like we just go like this, go here. They have to take this life or block it. You take this first one, right? There's no reason for you to counter this. Okay, I'm down to take that block early. 1,000 worlds, and then they want to be able to trigger my... I guess they don't have loss, so it wouldn't have mattered. We have... We can go 3. Be able to go 7 and 7. I like this. I like going 7 and 7. That's the 1,000 worlds, right? Oh, opponent gave me 2 2k counters. Cool. The less cards they have in their hand, the better it is for us. So they get the Magellan. That's a little bit annoying, but not impossible. We just use the car action and keep it alive. Opponent must have forgotten about that. Okay, so if we go Hina, we have a blocker. If we go here, we should be okay. We go here into Sabo, the opponent can just... I'm just gonna lose 2 down for no reason. I think I like Otama into Sabo. I think I like Otama into Sabo. Yeah, I think I like this just so that we can just chill. Actually, before I do this, let me go here. Just so that the opponent doesn't have any attackers to swing twice, because this protects my Zoro for the rest of the, like, as long as the opponent only has 1 attacker in their leader, my Zoro is always going to be protected because I can always save it with the Sabo ability. And opponent gives us on the law, gives up on the law. So this is where you want to be, where the opponent only has 1 attack at a time, and you have a Dawn under the Sabo, because you can protect it every time. So this is going to be their Espada, and they get to draw a card. So this Espada, they put a Dawn here right away. They're going to go there. We resolve it, use the card action, keep it alive. Again, that's the reason why we like this. Sables returns 1 character to my hand, but it's still in my hand, which is great for us. We're able to play this Nami and also able to play this Luffy now, right? So 6, 7, 5. Let's go 5. Let's go 5 first. Another Espada, but that eats up their Dawn. Okay. So they get the Espada. And they get to draw a card here. Because of the... I was wondering why they were drawing cards, but that makes sense now. 6. We can go 7. Before we attack with there, let's activate both of these, just in case that the opponent gets like a 1,000 worlds or a red rock to be able to bounce one of the Namis. Then we attack for 7 again. Opponent has to give me 3 cards, or 2 cards, sorry, 2k and a 1k. They have 2 life. We have 3 great attackers. Opponent finally has to start attacking into our life, because they know that we can just keep our units alive over and over again. They get the extra life, which is unfortunate. We can probably just go... Is it the Sabo here? Or is it Borsalino? Borsalino is only 4 down, so it lets me have a bigger attack into the opponent. I kind of like this Borsalino instead. And let's just go 7 here. Opponent's gonna do their thing. Magellan goes bye-bye. Opponent's gonna give me the Gun range. So now we can go 7 and 9, right? So 7 again. I guess we could have just gone 8 to play around another Gun range or something like that. And then go 9. Opponent goes on to 1 life. Could have another Crocodile. Could have a recall here. But even if they have a recall, we still have, I mean, not recall. Even if they have like a 1,000 Worlds or a Red Rock, we still have 2 lives. So we wouldn't have been in any threat. Opponent goes Sabo, sends the stuff back to my hand. If we try to save this one, we have to... So, opponent has plenty of Dawn that I think if we go on to 5, let's use the car action now. Let's force the opponent to use their Dawn to actually attack this Luffy, right? So, now the question here is, do we save this Luffy? I think the answer is yes. I think the answer is yes. And then again, we can play this Borsalino. We can go here, 8. This forcing to have more than just Gum Rain. So 8 here. They trash the Mihawk. That's pretty nice. Because they get to draw with the Crocodile. If they have an event, they get another card here. Gum Rain. And that's Gatling. I don't know why I keep saying Rain. Right? That's why I ended up going for 8. And then here we'll go for 8 again. I'm attacking with my character first. Just so that we can play around a Red Rock here. And then we go for 9. I guess 8, sorry. I don't know why I said 9. I used this already, right? Yeah, I already used this already. Yeah, so we go for 8. You have to have 2 cards here. They have 2 cards. Oh, but that was not enough. They needed to have 2 2K counters. So the last card in their hand was not a 2K was a non-counter card, right? They did actually hit an event from life, right? That's why I attacked with my Luffy first. It's funny because if they would have taken that hit, they would have stopped my Luffy attack, and they still would have had the Rain, the Gatling, and the page 1 to be able to do what they needed to do. So, but they couldn't predict what would be on the live. So yeah, GG. Hey, welcome back everyone. Hope you all enjoyed that showcase of Sabo over the last 3 days and the games that we presented today. Very fun games. You know, I had to include some losses because otherwise I would be here forever recording. And we had some pretty fun opponents on both times that we lost. This deck just has a really bad matchup against Law, right? Like any deck like Law or like Purple Law or any blue deck that likes to bounce stuff is really difficult for us because it means that they're able to bypass our Sabo ability, right? So those are the matchups that we don't want to see, and that's why I felt compelled to still show you that Law matchup even though we lost it, right? So, but anyways, yeah, I mean, that's going to be it for our Sabo showcase. Tomorrow, we're probably going to cycle back and go back to Purple Luffy to keep showcasing OP05 leaders before the release of OP05. So if you want to see more gameplay of that, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post One Piece videos every single day. Enjoy your day, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.